Hi, I'm Kai Horan. I'm currently the Director of Product Design at a startup here in Austin, Texas. I wanted to come on here today because I was talking to my team earlier about prototyping and scroll fading came up. It's something I had to do in a prototype about a year ago for a demo and a testing session that we were doing for our mobile app. And I suffered. And so I'm coming on here to hopefully help you not suffer. The video is so short, it seems so quick and easy, but let me tell you, it was hard for me. I could not find a video on YouTube or anywhere telling me how to do this, nor did I have a name for it. So hopefully this is helpful. Please let me know in the comments if it is, or if you know a better way to do it. I know UXPin has been making strides, especially for anything like prototyping or closing the gap between design and engineering. So I'm excited to get in there and try it out if you know how to do it in that and you know that it's better capability wise than Figma, please let me know. But I'm really just on here today to share and hopefully save some people some hours. Okay, so I've pre-set up this file. It's based on a previous project when this first came up. So let me go ahead and show some of the functionality that goes in here. So ignore the things that I have not properly named. But a good thing to note is all these subsections in these parent components or in this component set, make sure that they're named the same. So like header should be header over here for the transitions, just so Smart Animate can do its job. So yeah, just ignore the fact that this is component one because I just saw that. So I had tabs for different file types. It was workspaces adjacent. And then I had the scroll version of the tab, which is just taking the name that's active and making it smaller at the top for the condensed version. I also condensed some of the padding here. The filters I decided to keep because the whole point was that they're going from the default screen, which orients them and tells them what they can do here, and going towards the scrolling part, which means that they're looking for something. So we wanted them to have more screen real estate to find whatever they're looking for, including condensing the fab because the record button sometimes could go over long context on a row. So we're trying to get them to be able to do whatever task they're trying to do as quick as possible. And that meant more screen real estate. And then as they scroll down, they'll see the expanded version in case we're nesting any functionality that they want access to. The other thing to note, so this is all pretty straightforward. The other thing to note was, hopefully this will save you hours, me doing this video in general, but I had originally tried to build prototype of prototypes and I had two drag features nested. So I had the rows were swipeable, but click and drag for the interaction pattern that Figma allows for. They were swipeable to show the extra affordances that were nested under it. And then you had the swipe pattern up and down. Your thumbs naturally go in an arc, and so do your fingers. They go in an arc. It was very hard for the prototype to figure out what interaction pattern you were trying to do because you had horizontal and vertical. Obviously, this is a pattern out in the wild, like Gmail. This is a common pattern that you have swipeable rows that are also scrollable vertically. But word to the wise, just avoid it for the prototype part. So I had this in other places where the user could discover that functionality, but it's one of those like prototyping magic things that I didn't have it when we were orienting the user on what they could do, as well as when I was recording a demo for it. Okay, so I have these in parent components. I'll go ahead and go into prototype mode. You'll see the rows are tappable, so they'll open up another screen. I have on the left the expanded version. The scroll behavior is scroll with parent vertical, but all of the sub components are all fixed and no overflow scrolling. I found that really helped with, basically the prototype know what functionality I'm trying to do when I'm dragging, because there's the drag to refresh and a couple other complexities. So basically when you can cut down and make something more simplistic, the interaction is easier to detect. And then in here, I made these two transition on drag. I just used Smart Animate, kept it simple for the purpose of this video. So ease out, 300 milliseconds was the default. They're just changing from one to the next, and I have them both changing to each other. In an ideal world, Figma would allow us to differentiate between scrolling down behavior and scrolling up behavior. Not quite there yet. Again, if someone else knows how to do that, let me know in the comments. I'm making this video because I could not find this video when I needed it. Okay, so I'll go ahead and grab this. I'm just going to paste it into this artboard, align it. I believe I need it to be fixed. And then this is my cat, which we'll click into. Let's go ahead and open the prototype. So it resets, and then you'll notice I click and drag up. I click and drag down. So there's Smart Animate you could tinker with to make it a little bit smoother, probably speed it up a little bit too, but for the purpose of this video, I'm scrolling up and down in the file list, and you can see I'm scrolling, and the fab condenses as well as the header simplifies. Yeah, hope this is helpful. Quick tidbit. Hopefully people will comment with ways to improve upon this, but this is what I have for today. Thank you.